how to
Blibbity build a helicopter!
What is up, guys? Choo here, and today I'm going to teach you how to build an attack helicopter. Oh yeah! So I hope you really like it, because it was fun to make. And basically, here's the video here. Now I have to fast forward my how to build so you guys can see how you do it. So basically, this is a 5. I suppose this is a circle that's, well, the outside parts of it are 5, and then it goes in by 2, and then it goes 1, then it goes 2, and then it goes back to 5 again. That's the best way I can explain the circle. So, as you can see, I'm just doing a circle here for the helipad. So I'm doing a helipad. It's just to show you guys the kind of scale you do to the helipad. Just put my thing on busy there. And basically, what you want to do is just make a simple helipad so that you can either make your helicopter stationed, or what I done was I built this one up in the air so you guys can see it for extra effect and stuff. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you want in the next video. So what do you want me to build? If it's any vehicles, I love it doing vehicles. If it's something fun like that hasn't really been done before, I'll definitely give it a go. And then another thing is, if you're going to like the video, why not try connect your Twitter to your YouTube, and I'll see on Twitter exactly if you like the video or not, and I'll retweet that stuff and maybe contact you in that. So, and I just want to say I love the support for this series, and keep it up, lads. Just comment below what you want to see, and don't forget you can also put in video responses and show me where you've used these creations on your own maps and stuff like that. So as you can see, helipad's done. Now let's start on the helicopter. So first things first, you want to do a base, okay? Now, like all my builds, I always say just get a feel for the base. It doesn't have to be exact. Just get a feel for it. Now this one, as you can see, have a big 5 wide is the widest the actual base itself is going to go here, okay? So you want to do a 5 wide rectangle, and then just kind of bring it out by 3 wide, and then bring it up by a single row. So what you're trying to do is just get that kind of slim, sleek shape of the helicopter so you can really get a feel for it. Now, this was just built in first. This is my first attempt to build a helicopter, but I have lots of experience in building helicopters because I built a bunch of them on the roller coaster map. So I decided I would switch up the design a bit because my old helicopter design was from a friend, and this one here is completely unique. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. As you can see, I'm kind of taking my time messing around with the glass and that, just trying to get a feel of it. And basically, what you want to do is, as well, you want to pick a core color. With the core color, I went here with light blue, or cyan, I think it's called. And what I just done is I just marked out the cabin, the main cabin, which is basically a helicopter is just a main cabin with you know, just that in it really. There's nothing to it. It's just you have your propellers, your little wings if it's an attack helicopter, because you've got to mount some weapons on there, and then you have your rear little wingy bobs. But I kind of base this off an Apache type looking thing, so hope you guys really enjoy it. So as you can see, I'm just bringing back on the back of the tail of the helicopter. You just want to have the bottom row white, and then shape your back fin with the core color you're going to use, because you're only going to use this color at the start. Then what you want to do is get some half slabs and just mark out the entrance into the sides, okay? So mess around with that. Don't forget, you can totally switch all this stuff up. This build here is just to give you an idea on how to really get that core design, you know what I mean? Just how to do it really fast. As you can see, I'm just implementing like a kind of entrance here, which I'll eventually knock out the 2 blocks there to get in. But I'm just trying to do a simple cabin. Now that the cabin is done, I'm going to start doing the top propellers. Now you want to do a nice core look to this. So basically what you want to do is just start bringing out 10 long, so it's 10 singles out diagonal in each direction, okay? And then when you have them done, what I want you to do is just basically work on getting them symmetrical on each side. And then what I want you to do is like bring it up an extra layer at the center, which I'll do in 1 second. See, I'll bring it up here. So now it's up an extra layer, and then pick whatever you think looks good. Maybe glass, maybe it's white wool. It's completely to you. You can make this helicopter out of whatever materials you want. I just happen to use these because I thought it'd look nice and pretty. So like I said, bring it up a level, and then bring basically the propellers out on top diagonally across the opposite direction. So they're basically it's like a twin rotor propeller, like most attack helicopters and stuff do have, because it makes them more powerful, I suppose. I don't actually know much about attack helicopters and things like that, so I'm just building this off like what I think I see in movies and things like that. Like, so these are 10 singles across, and I actually, when I'm making this, that's only gone across by 8, so I'll go back and fix that later. So anyway, what you want to do now is just start working on your side wings, okay, because this is where you're going to mount your weapon. So initially you want to have the front of it a bit higher than the back, because there's going to be mounted weapons underneath that first bit of wall, okay. So just bring it back, have like a square there and bring it back, and then you want to get dispensers and put them in there, okay. So the dispensers will be going underneath there. So do the same on this side, have both sides perfectly symmetrical, and your helicopter will be looking sweet. So I hope you guys are really enjoying these tutorials. Like, I'm just pumping these out so you guys can get an idea of how to build this stuff. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to get the two sides identical on either side, and then you can just start basically putting in weapons and stuff, because on the last jet build you guys were like, you guys were commenting that you wanted it to fire, so I made sure I implemented that into this one. And I only remembered halfway through building it, so that's why I just put, you'll see me making the redstone changes and changing the wing a bit to fit the redstone, which actually makes it look 10 times better. And yeah, so you just want to get some half slabs for those extra details, guys. Don't forget, if you get lost in any part of the video, you can pause it and go back, because I'm not going to talk you through block by block, because I find them very boring. I'd rather watch a video where I can just see it happening and just copy it every step of the way. So like I was saying earlier, throw the dispensers in here, bring them out to where you need them. So just bring 2. I done 2. You can literally throw about 8 dispensers on each side. You can make these wings as big as you want, like it's crazy, like you know what I mean. So what I done here is I'm just going to put some under support. I'm going to start doing the bottom of the helicopter to give it that realistic thickness, okay. So what you want to do, much like all the other builds, is bring it in a kind of arrow shape from the front to the back, okay. So you want to bring it forward, and then I'm going to mount like a fake gun looking thing with half slabs there as well. So basically I'm just bringing out the core half slabs there, that's going to mount the redstone. But basically you see the way it's starting to look good now as well, you know what I mean. The helicopter's actually starting to look really good. So what you want to do is knock out these parts here for some redstone, and that's what's going to power your weapons, as I call it. So I'm going to put fire charges in there. So now you can see that you can't mount it that way, you have to bring it back one so that you can put the repeaters in and make sure that puppy fires properly, because it's not going to fire like this. So what I have to do now is thicken it out backwards, which, like I said earlier, actually ends up making it look better. And this is a pretty cool way to line up your redstone. Actually put the gun there as such, and just put a little chair here, you know what I mean. It makes kind of cool look. You're actually in an attack helicopter. So like I was saying, you want to knock this back so you can get your repeaters in there, okay. Now I use white wool here because you want to you don't want to keep using half slabs, because they're only for added detail. They make the detail in the helicopter. So you want to go back to your core colors here, okay. So whatever your core color is, make sure you use that. And if you're building this in another color, as you can see, I'm just knocking in the repeaters there so that fires properly. It's very simple redstone. And then all you want to do is just cover that up with half slabs, make sure it's identical from the other side, and just mess around with your cabin and see what looks good. Unfortunately I have a little hole there that I don't really like, but I just had to build this nice and quick. Like, this is literally, I just built this in a matter of like 10-15 minutes for you guys. Like, so I'm sure you can mess around with the redstone and get a nice little bit prettier. And then what I was going to do here was I was going to put a door here, but then because on my old helicopters actually had a door and you kind of jump out and run around, but I decided no, it just doesn't make sense and it looked bad. So I decided just to go with glowstone, just to give it that bit of lighting that we need. So I just put some glowstone here, and then I add more detail with half slabs at the side, which I was going to do anyway at a later stage. So as you can see, it's kind of progressing down to the back tail to make it that little bit more realistic. So that's just really important when you're doing a helicopter. And then I'm going to sleep in bed and get it to daytime. So guys, what I want you to do here is basically get your wings to the specific length, which is your propellers to about 10 wide each. And then when it's 10 wide, what you want to do is just get some spider webs, and this is going to give it the effect that it's moving around. Now you can do this in a perfect circle, but I think it's much more realistic if you don't do perfect circles when you're doing this, because like if you could see air moving, it's not going to be in a perfect circle. It's not going to be like a ripple in a in water. It's going to be kind of wavy and stuff. So if this isn't perfect, it's fine. Just don't make it a square. Make it a circle as you can if you're not good at doing circles. I could have just counted out a circle on this, but I decided no, I'm just going to try get it nice and wavy, like not too straight, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a freaking helicopter. So what you want to do then is fill this in, alright? So every single part of it you're going to fill in, and basically what you're going to do then is just cut out an outer ring inside the big filled in circle, if that makes sense, which you'll see at the end of the video. So basically what I'm going to do is end the video here, cut to the cinematic of showing you the end product. So don't forget guys, if you want to go back and check the progress in the video, see how to do things step by step, you can. And I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to use this helicopter in anything you want. And yeah, love the support. Choo Choo here, and I'll see you in the next video. Choo Choo out. Thanks for watching Choo Choo's Gaming. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Choo Choo here, and I'm going to bring you some more awesome content. And everybody that's on the banter train, let's keep this train steaming. And to all you haters, shut the up. Choo Choo out.